Hello, I'm Pavan Adipuram and I am the founder and CEO of ChitMonks. ChitMonks is a peer group financing platform built on a blockchain solution. Today, in this video, we are going to talk about what is blockchain and whether is it just a trend or is it going to stay here. Blockchain for a layman is simply digitizing the trust. Blockchain is also different to different people when you look at the blockchain solutioning perspective, right? A blockchain, for someone it is cryptocurrencies, for someone it is immutability, for some it is smart contracts, for some it is distributed ledgers, right? I mean, everyone is right in their own perspective. So when an enterprise actually looks at implementing a blockchain solution, first thing they have to relook at is the business models, especially in that enterprise. Blockchain enables these business models to be more inclusive and making it more transparent for the entire parties. If you look at blockchain implementations, there are different kind of blockchain implementations. Primarily to categorize them, one is a public blockchain, another one is a private blockchain. So public blockchains are blockchains where it is open for the entire spectrum of people to participate in, whether it's open for everyone to participate in. Whereas the private blockchain solution is very relevant to their particular enterprise models. Rather, I would say it is more like a closed group network which is actually working together. That's how a private blockchain is designed. Most of the enterprise solutions today which are designed are private blockchains. See, blockchain has kind of evolved from 1.0 to 2.0 and now we are looking at 3.0. The challenges at each step is very different. The blockchain 1.0 had challenges where there was a very limited throughput and very limited security, kind of no privacy kind of scenarios and large energy consumptions. From there, now we have actually moved on to a stage where in 3.0 we have kind of have a high throughput transactions. We have kind of moved out from Bitcoin doing 7.7 transactions per second to now we are actually looking at scenarios where the network can actually give a throughput of 10,000 transactions per second as well, and it has definitely come a long way, and it is for sure going to stay here. We can also see this by the adoption from the government as well. So government actually is playing a very important role in kind of adopting to this technology, where they are trying to disintermediate the entire processes wherever possible. Let me give you some examples of blockchain use cases. Starting with the use case of financial services, blockchain has moved forward in terms of bringing more transparency in healthcare, more in supply chain as well. Here, you can look at as insurance, government agencies. These are the kind of different agencies which are adopting blockchain technology at a very different level as we speak today. Government use cases like asset registration and record management are one of the example which tells government is actually trying to implement blockchain solutions to disintermediate themselves in the entire ecosystem. ChitMonks is actually working with the government and the chitfund companies to rebuild the trust in this system, which is actually an age-old financial instrument. If you look at the chitfund business, the subscribers actually form a group with the chitfund company, and the entire activity between this group is kind of reported by the chitfund company to the regulators every month. At ChitMonks, what we have done is we have reimagined this process and brought all of them onto a blockchain solution where every transaction which is happening between the parties is kind of recorded and put into a trusted blockchain network. It is a private permission blockchain system which will help both the chitfund companies and the regulators to administer the chitfund activities effectively. Blockchain ecosystems can be broadly categorized into three different ecosystems. One is a government-led entity ecosystem, and then second one is an enterprise peer group entity ecosystem, and third one is a cross-entity ecosystem. Today at ChitMonks, what we are doing is a government-led enterprise system which is eventually going to evolve into a peer group based ecosystem.